Welcome back, everyone, to playing some Xbox Live indie games. Yeah, we're back here again. Yeah, only the best of independent software on the Xbox 360. So I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than previously. Before, I was playing demos of every game that got released on XBlig in a week. And I kind of lost patience with that because it kind of took a while to do all those games, because a lot of games get released on this service. So I figured that what I do now is just show the demos that I think are worth showing. They might be worth showing because they're good, games that are worth playing, games that are worth buying, or because they're bad, because we know when something is bad on XBlig, it's a very unique kind of bad, a bad that you don't get anywhere else. So if something's worth looking at because of how bad it is, we'll be looking at it because of that. But things in the middle, games that are neither really good or bad or just kind of there, I'm just going to ignore those. Because there were a lot of those. A lot of games that were just really kind of filler. And no real reason to look at them at all. So let's just ignore those and get to the games worth looking at. First game looking at this week is Ocean Drive Challenge. It's a racing game, and many racing games on XBlig are kind of unremarkable, but this one I thought was kind of interesting. It's a lot different than other racing games you might see on the service. Only one driver and car available to us. You can choose automatic or manual. I just go with automatic since it's easier. Right. So it's a 2D racing game in a 3D style.
Ready? Go!
It's kind of reminiscent of old arcade racing games like Outrun, or on the NES with Rad Racer. The style of race is similar as well in that we're not racing against other racers, but rather racing against a time limit, which you can see in the upper right-hand corner. I thought it was very interesting that someone was making a game in this visual style now, because I think it looks kind of nice. Very different. I mean, obviously, it's not the most polished thing. The animations of the cars could be a lot better. But I do enjoy how it looks overall. I mean, of course, there was no reason for games to have this kind of style once 3D graphics really came into their own, so the last time you would have seen something like this would have been, 16-bit era. I do like the whole throwback look. The handling's not bad. It could be better. The game could stand to be a bit more polished in terms of controls and things like what happens when you hit another car. Just kind of a bump and you kind of just stop dead. Yeah, when you go off the road, as you can see, you move very slowly as you try to get back on. I'm at it right here at this beach. I don't know if there's any kind of storyline that's going on, but sometimes the driver will talk to us through the rearview mirror. I never really played much of Outrun myself, but I did play a lot of Rad Racer. Well, I did like that game. As you can see, though, the crashes in this game are not like Rad Racer. Your car does not flip over or anything like that. I don't know where this is. Some sort of, Easter Island heads. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it to the next checkpoint. Like you said, we only got 30 additional seconds, and it seems like it takes longer to get to the checkpoints than that. Checkpoint's still not in sight. Nah, didn't make it. Oh, maybe you don't get enough time to do it in trial mode. That is a pretty long track. I don't know if that's the only track in the game or if there are others. But of course, as we saw, that there were other drivers and other cars available to us in the full game. Yeah, so I just wanted to show this one because I like the whole look of it, the old, old-style arcade 2D racing game look. The controls aren't bad, it feels pretty good, but it could be a bit more polished, I think, a bit more responsive. But I think it's worth taking a look at. I don't know if I'd buy it, but Ocean Drive Challenge, I do appreciate what it's trying to do. Next is Ninja Sneaking 2, which appears to be from the same people who made Ninja Recapture, which was a game we looked at a few weeks ago. I did like Ninja Recapture. I thought it was a pretty fun game and had some good music. This game has the same art style, but the gameplay is a bit different. It's not really the kind of fighting action game that we had with Ninja Recapture. There's some sentry guys, I guess that's what those are. I'm not really sure what they are, but we have like a little ghost ninja here telling us what to do. Right, so some stealth action happening as we control the red-headed ninja that we fought in Ninja Recapture. If we get seen by one of them, it's instant game over. And now we're just going through the tutorial section, showing us what our ninja is capable of. Alright, we got spikes here. Instant kill, of course. Yeah, like that. I died, and I don't know what that thing is. What is that guy? He has wheels instead of legs. It looks like he has a door in his head. We start right where we died, though, at the beginning of the screen. Yeah, you can die from touching the sides of the spikes. So let's remember that. So the first one, Ninja Recapture, kind of remind me, as I said in that video, of Ys 3. Okay, let's keep trying that. Obviously, this one is considerably different. Okay, there we go. Hold on to the ceiling. We have to really, make these tight drops between these spikes, as there's not a whole lot of space. And there's that guy down there showing us why we couldn't just crawl under this house. What? Okay. The whole thing with having to move between tight spaces with spikes kind of reminds me of his battery ran out. He has to recharge it. Kind of reminds me of I Want to Be the Guy, but of course not nearly as difficult. Controls feel a little floaty, but not bad. You can jump very long distances, and you do have a double jump. Alright, okay, now we go. Oh, am I gonna make that in time? No, oh, I probably could have. Shouldn't have rushed. So, no fighting in the game so far, just all stealth. Don't know if that'll change at all. Music's not bad, but it's not as good as Ninja Recaptures. Alright, I think that light can see through walls, so we're gonna have to be careful about that. Yeah, there we go. Let's jump over him, and yeah. Some more precision jumping needed through these spikes. Ah. I don't know. I don't think there are any lives. I think you can just keep doing this over and over again. At least I haven't noticed a life counter anywhere. I'll try that one more time, and we'll move on. This game, though, I think is pretty interesting. I think it's kind of fun. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see if we can move on. Don't know what the objective of the game is, what it is we're trying to do here. Our ninja is infiltrating this place for reasons unknown. Maybe to assassinate someone or to steal something, as we are a ninja. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see a key. A couple of keys, actually. Let's see if we can get to those. Alright, we'll need to unlock that door. Mm-hmm. I don't know why this house has so many spikes in it. Seems like it would be difficult to live in. But, no. Where would I start from? Okay, I start from here. So it doesn't push you back too far when you die. Alright, I think that's going to be enough of Ninja Sneaking 2. I think it's pretty fun. I think it's interesting. And it's nice to play a ninja game that involves stealth and sneaking around instead of just killing everything since, you know, a ninja. So, Ninja Sneaking 2... Okay, yeah, the time limit ran out anyway. So, Ninja Sneaking 2 follow-up to Ninja Recapture. Alright, it's time for MegaUP, upload if you can, because, you know, one thing that might sell well on XBlig is if you reference current events in your game. Alright, so what kind of game is this? Oh, we're running and we're jumping, and I can't actually control my running. And I have to jump over the agents who are trying to stop me from uploading my files. You can see at the top of the screen just how much I've uploaded. In the grim future, only outlaws will be able to upload files. That van's getting closer and closer. See, all I'm doing here is jumping and uploading. where am I uploading to? Oh. Trial mode was limited to just 40 seconds. But I didn't get to upload all my files. I only uploaded 201 megs. I have a lot more files than that. So yeah, it's not a good game. I just wanted to show that because I thought it was interesting someone wanted to make a game based on Megaupload getting taken down. I mean, it's one way, I guess, to get attention on XSplig. But no, it's a bad game. Don't play this one. Unless you just really like the gimmick for some reason. I also like that 40 seconds was all they could allow us to play in the demo, because any more, allowing the player to play any more than that would not, give them a reason to buy the game at all. It would just give too much away. But that's MegaUP. Upload if you can. Next up is Little Racers Street, which is it's a top-down racing game, which I found surprisingly fun, actually. Like I said before, most racing games on XSplig are kind of unremarkable, but I like this one.
2, 1, go.
So, okay. As you can see, it's top-down. It's a lot of cars just crashing into each other and honking their horns. We have a nitro button. Once it charges up, we can get a boost of speed. Like that. This game feels, I think, really good, actually. The controls and handling just feel really good. And you can honk your horn as much as you want. No blinkers, though. I can't turn on the right blinker, unfortunately. I can imagine this game being very good in multiplayer. I don't see any kind of power-ups or anything on the track, so I think it's just a matter of waiting until your nitro has charged up before you can use it. Pretty much all turning is drifting. You don't seem to have to do anything in order to make your car drift. You just turn and you're automatically drifting.
Final lap.
I'm doing very poorly, though. I'm in 12th. The game becomes a lot less interesting once you're out of the pack. Because the fun part is when you're in that big mass of cars just all crashing and honking at each other. Yeah, I'm doing really badly. And okay. Alright, ended up in 12th. So, I'm not going to do another race, but I found this game to be pretty fun. I like this. This is probably the most fun racing game I've seen on XSplig so far. I really like this one. Unfortunately, it's kind of on the wrong platform, isn't it? Why did these people release this game for XSplig? They really should have tried to get this on PC. It seems like a more appropriate audience. Because if you're trying to make, like I said before, you're trying to make an actual game without any kind of stupid gimmick humor, then why are you putting it on XSplig? It's not going to sell here, It's really the wrong audience for it. Which is a shame, because I think this is pretty good, it's pretty fun. And since I think a lot of the amusement from this game will probably come from online play, PC seems like a better platform for it, since of course on Xbox Live, you need a gold subscription to do any kind of multiplayer. Yeah, but that's Little Racers Street. I was going to say Little Street Racers. I think I'm thinking about actually buying this game because I do like it. It's pretty fun. Next up is something very unusual. Dark Rain Redux. This is not an indie game. Dark Rain is a game owned by Activision. It was released on the PC in '97. It's an RTS. I don't know why this is on XBlig. Yep, controls. We'll be playing an RTS with a gamepad. That seems like a bad idea, but what are you going to do? I don't know why this is here. Does Activision want to experiment with releasing old games on the Indie Games channel?
Approaching Freedom Guard orbital defense matrix. Enemy scan detected. He's got a lock on me. Target path obscured. Readjusting course. Course resumed. Target acquired.
Sir, the orbital defense matrix has been disabled.
Good. Deploy the desiccator.
Emergency! Emergency! Evacuate immediately.
Unidentified object detected. Initiating scans. Scans indicate that the object is a probe of Togran origin. This probe does not match any known production models. Incoming message.
Believer, it is I, Togra, who speaks to you now in my time of need. I can only hope that the followers still remember, for without you, my fate is sealed. I've discovered something wondrous which may secure the fate of our people for all eternity. Only I am trapped here on a world torn by the Imperium Freedom Guard War. and I fear it is not long before I fall victim to the terror which surrounds me. This probe has been programmed to search for believers, should some tragedy occur which would seal my fate. Locked inside is a one-way portal to the past. Yet it can be used only once, so you must prove yourself. If you still believe, then accept this challenge and return to save me, for I will bear our people to a new plane of existence.
Probe interface established. Authentication TB303 verified. Accessing probe data stores. Data indicates probe origin as a small planet in the SK system. Elapsed time since probe launch estimated at 213 years. Automated file encryption active. Initiating encryption key interface.
All right, I guess that intro FMV is over. That was sizable. All right, I've never played Dark Reign before. I don't know anything about it other than we can see it's this kind of dark sci-fi thing. I guess we'll just see how well an RTS can be played with a gamepad. All right, we got some story, but I think we saw enough story already. Kind of got to get this game going before the exploit time limit kicks in. All right, let's see. Build training facility, assembly plant, destroy Imperium units, save 8,000 credits. So yeah, like I said, I don't know why this game was released. Wonderful, great. Okay. So, hit the time limit before the intro was over. Okay, we can kind of see on the edges there, there's an RTS going on back there. If you can see that. Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't know how to play the game anyway, so I was going to have to learn. But, yeah, I was just wanted to show this just because it was kind of odd that Activision would be releasing one of their old PC titles under the indie games section. I mean, I guess maybe they didn't release it for Xbox Live Arcade because they doesn't look like they really did anything to spruce the game up or modernize it or anything. It's just pretty much the straight game, it looks like, except rearranged for a 720p screen. So why did they release it on indie games? I don't know. But it's an interesting thing. I wonder if they'll release anything else besides this. But yeah, Dark Reign Redux. It's an RTS for the Xbox 360 now, though I don't know. But I assume that it's possible to get this game on the PC. Maybe I'll look to see if it's available on GOG or something. Because if it is available on GOG or any digital download options, you'd think it would be better to play an RTS on the PC with the keyboard and mouse. So, if you really want to play an RTS with a gamepad, Dark Reign Redux. It's on indie games for some reason.